What's good, everybody? It's your boy JBoyTheMan, and welcome back to another video. Before we get into this video, don't forget, guys, hit the like button if you enjoyed, comment down below with your own personal opinion about what this topic is, and if you're feeling it, and you're really feeling it, hit the subscribe button as well. But let's get into the video. So the new big talk is the Battle Royale game mode that Call of Duty is releasing called Blackout. And this is a huge announcement because more than half the Call of Duty player base from World War II went over to Fortnite when it dropped for console. Fortnite being probably the first Battle Royale game that has been put onto console that people could actually play and experience, and it really blew up. When Fortnite blew up, I'm pretty positive that not only did Activision notice, but a lot of other people noticed as well with what a popular formula Battle Royale has. Even though PUBG kind of started the Battle Royale phase, Fortnite really put it all together because PUBG wasn't for consoles at first. So Fortnite really had it. It had it for PC, PS4, Xbox, soon to be on Switch. They're putting it everywhere for everybody to experience. So Fortnite really pushed this Battle Royale game, and there's probably going to be a crap ton of other games at E3 that are probably also going to copy the same technique of Battle Royale. But Call of Duty is really standing out in my personal opinion, and I'll tell you guys exactly why. I stopped playing Call of Duty when World War II dropped, and I went straight over to PUBG. PUBG was the perfect game for me at the moment, and it was the only Battle Royale experience besides H1Z1 that, well, honestly, it was better than H1Z1. It just kind of perfected it, honestly. And when I first played PlayerUnknown's Battleground, I got hooked. I got addicted. It was great. It was amazing. And then time slowly passed and the honeymoon phase kind of faded off and it wasn't as great anymore. And then all the flaws starts coming out, you know? It's a very slow-paced game. It's buggy, the performance, blah, blah, all that nonsense. Then Fortnite comes around the corner. And Fortnite brings this same experience, the Battle Royale that we all know and love, and pushes it to make it more fast-paced and more complex because they added building mechanics in it as well. And not too many people enjoy the building mechanics. If you're a Call of Duty fan and you're really deep down a Call of Duty fan, you're not about all that Minecraft building stuff. You know, you're about the core one-on-one or even 1v1,000,000, whatever. As long as it is a fair gunfight, and that's all it is a gunfight and not who can outbuild one another, you're going to enjoy the game. So now Call of Duty comes out of left field with this new game mode called Blackout, which is their take on the Battle Royale experience. This is a huge game changer because it will probably be the middle ground of my needs for a Battle Royale game. PUBG was too slow, too buggy, too annoying. Fortnite, it was fun, but the building I just didn't love too much. So now here we are with a fast-paced video game. It's Call of Duty, and they said that the Blackout game mode was going to stick to the core Call of Duty style. Smooth, fast, enjoyable. If they nail those three marks right there, this could be probably the best Battle Royale experience ever made to this date. Now, don't get me wrong. Realistic Battle Royale experiences are still great. It's just PUBG can't push that for me yet. It's way too buggy, not very fun. Now, there's another game called Mavericks that's coming out, which is a completely different video, completely different story. I think it's about 300 plus players that could be in one lobby. It's supposed to be super realistic, super fun. But when that trailer comes out and it's time to actually see the game, then we can put our input on that. But I'm not trying to diss any realistic Battle Royale game. I'm just saying that this is something that we all pretty much need, you know? We need that quick-paced Battle Royale experience, you know, 15 minutes less, anything like that. Still competitive, still fun, but, you know, first person, of course, and just nice and fast. So now I guess the main question is, will Blackout save Call of Duty? And it's a very tough one, but it's many things that we can discuss to actually prove a point that this might actually be the savior of Call of Duty. But to start off with, I mean, let's be honest, Treyarch is making this Call of Duty. And Treyarch rarely lets us down. Let's be honest, Black Ops 3 was played forever. Throughout the 3 jetpack CODs between Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, and Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3 was the most played. Even with World War II being out now, Black Ops 3 is still being played. It's a very popular game. Treyarch knows how to handle their stuff. And Infinity Ward knows how to make games as well. Infinite Warfare wasn't that bad. The hit registration was great, the gameplay was fast, it was a good game. It just came out at the wrong time. If Infinity Ward makes a Modern Warfare 4 wink wink like they're actually, hinting at, that would be an amazing game, and once again, it would probably be perfect. But you can't let Sledgehammer design games. They're not meant for Call of Duty. I'm sick of them. I'm tired of them. I might not even buy the next Sledgehammer game. They make me regret getting Call of Duty. But Blackout seems like it could be the game mode to save COD. Scrap zombies, scrap multiplayer for a second. The main competition right now for Call of Duty is Fortnite. No other company, no other game is basically interrupting the player base of Call of Duty like Fortnite is. So we need to just completely forget about every other game at the moment and just single out this one. Fortnite succeeded because 1, it came out on consoles, not strictly PC only. 2, it runs extremely smooth. And 3, for Christ's sakes, it is a fast-paced game. You won't be spending an hour trying to complete a match of Fortnite. You'll mostly be in there for maybe less than a half an hour. Like 25 minutes probably tops for a Fortnite game, if it's really like a long-lasted out match. So really the only things that Call of Duty have to do correct on this Blackout game mode is just bring the Call of Duty experience to Battle Royale. That's all they have to do. They don't have to be extra. They don't have to do anything insane. I mean, they're already adding vehicles in Call of Duty. Haven't seen that since World at War, and this is probably the biggest map that they've ever made in Call of Duty history. It's absolutely insane. So they've done enough changes as it is there alone. They just need to make sure that the gameplay is strong. I don't want to see any specialist in Blackout game mode. I don't want to see any insane high kill streaks in Blackout game mode. And note that I said high kill streaks because I was watching actually a YouTube video not too long ago, and they were discussing about how basically kill streaks could draw people out from camping in this Battle Royale game mode, and it will encourage people to go out and even try to break people's streaks just so they don't have to deal with that later in the end game. And that could really spice up the game, but we don't need like AI controlled streaks. We don't need anything that's overpowered that they can control, like a helicopter or AC-130. It needs to be simple. Maybe a UAV, a counter. We have maybe some dogs. Simple little things. Maybe like we saw in the trailer, a RCXD car. Little things like that are acceptable in this type of game mode. But anything insane that's absolutely out of this Blackout game mode, like we're talking about some AC-130s type stuff, they need to avoid and steer away from that because that will ruin the game mode. But other than that, I am insanely excited to see what this game mode has in store, and I'm really pumped to actually see real gameplay of this Blackout game mode. It's going to be insane. I'm really excited to see it, and I think that this might actually bring me back to Call of Duty. I mean, I've been having a struggle trying to actually have fun with COD. I've been branching out to so many different games between Battlefield, State of Decay, even Overwatch is in my list right now. I've been playing so many different games because Call of Duty just hasn't been satisfying me lately. But Black Ops 4 seems like it's going to be an all-around pretty great game. Kill streaks, gameplay, even the multiplayer. I'm not even just specifically talking about Blackout. Multiplayer sounds like it's going to be very fun as well. So I'm really excited for Black Ops 4. And I can already tell you all here, once Blackout drops, regardless if it's good or if it's not good, PUBG is more than likely going to die. I can just see the death of PUBG nearing so quickly, even with performance upgrades. I don't know. I don't know if they can handle it anymore, especially with E3 around the corner and all these possible games that are coming out that are going to probably copy the same format. PUBG is going to have a lot, and I mean a lot of competition that they're going to have to deal with. So prep yourselves because this is going to be pretty interesting. But I want to thank you guys for actually taking your time to stop in and watch this video. And if you watched it completely through, I want to thank you as well. That means a lot to me personally because I put a lot of work into these videos and I love to see the support from everybody. If you enjoyed, leave a like. Leave a comment down below on what you think. If Blackout will save Call of Duty, if it will kill Call of Duty, what do you think? Personally, I think Blackout is going to be the savior of COD. And I think it's going to be a lot of people coming back from Fortnite over to Call of Duty just because of this one game mode. But leave what you think down below. Share the video if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.